Hey y'all, it's Kentucky Renaissance Man. We've got a new project out here in Alvaton, Kentucky area, and it's a pretty neat old, well, it's a 2-room log pen. It's interesting. It's not a saddlebag and it's not a dog trot, but it is 2 pins down low and 2 pins up. It has a shared wall in the middle, so I'm gonna walk in there real quick. This fella got this pen here somewhere local and relocated it. Had some farm hands help him relocate it. Let me show you. So right here is a center wall in the middle, and the pin is exactly split right down the center. So there's an exterior door here and an exterior door there, and there's one window, and then on the opposite side it has doors directly across. So you see the door over there, and there's a window on there beside that one. It had a full second floor originally, and he is chosen to just put the floor system back in on the on half of it, and then so he's creating a loft, and then his living room will be vaulted. So anyway, basically I'll have 3 rooms that'll all be about 18 by 18, 18 by 20, something like that. 1 room upstairs, 2 rooms down, and he's divided one of them with some regular conventional framing. But our job here at this particular project is to just chink it inside and out, do a bunch of sealing work, and there was some rot on some of the old logs around the edges, so we're trying to address that with some epoxies. But anyway, I'll show you up close some of the prep work that we did on the cabin. So a lot of the logs have these really doty areas inside and out from where they were at originally. So we took a grinder with a diamond wheel on it and went around and carved out as much of that doty stuff as we could. Got rid of anything that had mildew or rot in it, and brought these edges down just a little bit. So when we chink, we'll chink up underneath and down to that edge. So we'll still have the original patina here, but you can see where we removed that material there. You can't do that everywhere because some places it would show depending on how you chinked it. So a spot like this right here, if you get up here close, it's pretty rough, but we'll bring our mortar up in here behind it, and we might bring the mortar right on up in here on the interior. But on the exterior, for sure, you don't want any places where you've got any kind of moisture issues or places where water can hide. So we put our wire laths in right here. You can tell where we ground the edges all down and prepped them for chink wire, and then we staple our chinking wire in. So we put our daubing on there. See some flexible wire in between the logs. So this is how we prep our wire. We don't nail it in with roofing nails and stuff like a lot of people. We've still got some more chinking wire we've got to put up in here, but I like to staple it all in, and it follows the contours of the logs really well. So no matter what shape it is, you can just choose where you want, shape it in, and then follow those edges. Works pretty well, pretty efficient. You can see the unevenness of the logs, and the wire just follows it. So we'll bring our daubing all the way out to this leading edge, and then we'll tip it back and we'll split this difference. So right now there's about 1.5 inches back here. We'll be maybe 3/4 of an inch out, 3/4 thick on this wire here, and about 1 inch, 1.25 inches on the bottom. It'll slope in here all the way down. When we get to the corners and interior partitions, and when you have logs like this that come all the way through, we just run the wire there. The wire's a little bit stringy, kind of. I mean, you can hear it. But generally, the mortar gets around it and it gets really tight and tense. What do you think, Auburn, of this cabin? Is it the greatest cabin in the world?
She's liking it so far.
She's like, my eye's a little cricket, so it's straight to me.
Auburn's just happy if she finds something to chew on. There she goes. All right. Setting up our scaffolds. Get ready to move down a little bit. We got the first 3 joints up there taken care of. Looking pretty good. This is some dark brown mortar, but it ends up drying real light tan color. It looks like mocha right now. So we'll pull both sides of this fireplace down hopefully today, then start above the porches tomorrow. All right, hang in there. What's your handle? Your handle? Cletus or Yahoo number 3?
I'll be Cletus.
You want to be Cletus?
I'll be Cletus.
All right.
He don't get no dang choice.
All right, guys, we're chinking another log cabin, and now we have a new guest chinker,
Cletus here.
Cletus. That's his handle, we think. Anyway, he's fixing to load up his hawk for the second time. He's just started on this top joint. This is the very first joint for this job. Go on, Cletus.